To a man, the Pelicans looking intent on getting a win on the road. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Russell Westbrook out there with Edwards. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Holmgren in at the 4. And for Seattle, we've got Devin Booker. Porter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Bol. And it's Rose in at the point guard. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activity?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations, and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
Rose against Westbrook. Pass to Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown. Holmgren's got the first basket of the game for the Pelicans. And Booker kicks to Mobley. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Westbrook passes to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Rose with the rebound. Booker outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Westbrook kicks to Holmgren. Outside, Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows.
Sometimes with big, you prefer to send them to the line. But Jaren, he's a knockdown shooter from there as well.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
Jaren Jackson, I think about his mobility on the defensive end. He can dart out to the perimeter shooters and recover to the paint better than most guys his size.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Supersonics. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
We're out halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Taking a look at Seattle, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
You know, for the Supersonics, the step forward they've taken this season has been a giant one. I thought they'd be an improved team, but I had no idea they could be this good.
And you're not alone. How could anyone have predicted this? Nobody thought they'd be such serious contenders this deep into the season.
Pass to Edwards. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
And Booker kicks the ball. Porter against Markkanen. 2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to the Knicks in New York. That ties the game.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Here's Westbrook. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Bol. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Markkanen. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Here's Booker. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Holmgren. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Supersonics. Trailing by 2. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. One on Holmgren. The Sonics have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. First free throw is good.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Edwards looking it over. Holmgren wide open. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Markkanen. They can't stop the run with that one. Seattle leading by 3. Here's Bol, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the touch Ball has is impressive. And you can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Ball.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Bol.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Holmgren at the elbow. Shoots over Mobley, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
59 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's Rose. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. Pelicans trail by 6. Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. There's Rose with the 3. They get it back. And the rejection by Holmgren. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Sonics lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment at the start of the second quarter. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Supersonics?
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Michael Porter's out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Rose, and it's Bull in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Westbrook against Rose. Here's Markkanen, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
For a stretch 4 who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
The drive by Booker. Count the basket. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. And keep my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, DA. Thanks.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
The pass to Holmgren, down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Here's Rose. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Westbrook, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And here's Booker. 11 points for him in that last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Holmgren. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
Holmgren against Mobley. Pelicans with the rebound. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen. And boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Dix checked in for Seattle. Jaren Jackson's checked in for New Orleans. Bones Highland comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Mobley, and the rejection by Holmgren.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot point.
And Seattle making a change here. Sims is checked in. Reddish, he's checked in for New Orleans. Seattle calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. Third is Chet Holmgren.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
Porter passes to Dick. Outside Rose. Here's Dick. Guarded by Reddish. Dick can't get it to go.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Holmgren up top, covered by Mobley. Markkanen passes to Highland. Puts it up from 12. Jackson, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Passes it to Porter. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head. Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Rose surveying the D. Dishes to Mobley. Here's Porter, and it's Seattle with another.
And just great elevation with the shot. Porter can rise and fire over the top of the defense.
Pass to Holmgren. Floats one up. Good D by Mobley. And so it's Mobley with it. They'll bring it up for Seattle. They're leading by 8. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Markkanen dishes to Jackson.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Rose passes to Mobley. And here's Porter. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And that three makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
And some good act.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for Gordon.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny, taking a look at the Supersonics. Kenny, what's your input?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. The way this one's going, they're going to...
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So for New Orleans right now, Chet Holmgren out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Edwards. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Back to Edwards. Westbrook against Rose. That's good, and the Supersonic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Russell Westbrook.
Pure athleticism from Russell Westbrook. In the face of good defense, he still gets it to fall.
Porter, no luck. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Westbrook passes to Holmgren, and the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
And finished off by Porter.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pelicans trail by 5. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. And yes, it's good. And it's a 7-point Seattle lead.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And the jump by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Pass to Bull. Over Jackson. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards finds Markkanen. High post shot. That's good, and the Supersonic lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Russell Westbrook.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
Edwards, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Rose against Westbrook, and the rejection by Holmgren. The 10-footer, and Bull sends it back. Markkanen kicks to Westbrook. Here's Edwards, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And now just a 1-point Seattle lead. Booker the pass to Bull. Misses from close range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Some changes for Seattle. Stevens has checked in. And A.J. Griffin subbed in for Michael Porter. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Wesley's checked in. Here's Stevens. And the rejection by Holmgren. From 13, Booker pulls it in.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Griffin against Edwards. Left side, Westbrook. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A floater. He can't hit that time. Good D by Westbrook. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Edwards against Griffin. Outside Jackson. Here's Westbrook. And it's Seattle with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Champagny passes to Stevens. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Supersonics will retain possession. And the Supersonics making a change here. Sims is checked in. Here's Steffens. Scoreless thus far. Over Holmgren. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Left side, Edwards. Over Booker. Edwards can't hit.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Westbrook passes to Jackson. Gets the bucket and the foul.
A.J. Griffin.
It's on A.J. Griffin.
Personal foul.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
New Orleans making a switch here. Najee's checked in. And that one falls for Jackson. 43 seconds left in the third. Booker the pass to Stevens. Edwards against Griffin. 5 to shoot. And Griffin slams it in.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
For 3, Booker, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Evan Mobley. Rose is out there with Dick. And it's Griffin. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Shooting for New Orleans.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Shot.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Seattle trails by 6. Dick passes to Sims. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bull. He's checked in for the Sonics. Michael Porter comes in for A.J. Griffin. And New Orleans also making a change. Bones Highland is checked in for Russell Westbrook. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Rose dishes to Mobley. Just 4 to shoot. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists in the game.
Tremendous vision D. Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
Back to Jackson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 10 points for Jaren Jackson.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Bull can't hit.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Not lacking confidence, this is for sure. Rose enjoys catching and firing like this.
Island finds Jackson, and Bull sends it back. And the dunk by Bull.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Now the pass to Markkanen. Over Porter. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Rose passes to Dick. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
First personal foul.
And a quick look at how the Supersonics schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, then on Friday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Seattle calls timeout. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks, David.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Here's Markkanen, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on Porter.
And as Markkanen continues to develop his skill set, he'll get to the line a lot more often.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Supersonics.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers, that they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Taking a glance at Lauri Markkanen, Steve, a big man who possesses a lethal touch from way outside.
Kevin, this is what makes him a perfect stretch 4, as well as an all-star caliber talent now. And you get the sense he still has room to grow.
Here's Dick, and another basket for Seattle.
Whether it's a catch and shoot or off the bounce, Grady Dick can knock it down. Tremendous jump shooter. Back
to Highland. Sinks the three-pointer. Highland's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And that one's good by Porter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
And now, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's gotten his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
And Seattle making a change here. Booker's checked in. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Mobley dishes to Booker, and a dunk by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Again, the Pelicans score.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Booker against Edwards. Shoots off the step back, and it's Seattle with another.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Here's Edwards over Booker. Edwards can't hit. Sonics leading by 3. Ball kicks to Booker. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block. Rose against Edwards. Bull the pass to Booker. Right wing. Outside Rose. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 5-point Sonic lead.
I will put him in the category as a clutch player. Derrick Rose delivers again.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Edwards at the line for 2.
And Edwards drops them both.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Booker looking around. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Booker no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And not called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 19 seconds left in the game. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards passes to Najee.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards, and he's all for sharing the wealth.
Seattle calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Booker. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for them.
And really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.